Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-Guard. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-Guard. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute, Knicks Nation. Salute to the blue and orange skies. You already know what it is, man. Friday night Knicks basketball at night. Knicks versus the Orlando Magic from the Kia Center in Orlando, Florida. Knicks coming in the season at 20-10 on the season. 5 winners of 5 in a row coming in. Last win against the San Antonio Spurs, 117-114 at Madison Square Garden. Facing the Orlando Magic at the Kia Center in Orlando. The Magic's coming in at 19-13 on the season. They lost their last game to the Miami Heat by 1.89-88. But the Magics have been hit hard by injuries to star players and, you know, like role players. Like I said, the main one, Paolo Banchero, is still out. The Magic's young superstar is still out with a torn oblique, as well as Franz Wagner. He's out with a torn oblique as well. So, and his brother Morris Wagner just injured his leg, so he's going to be out for a while too. So they're missing 3 big players on the Orlando Magic. But with all that being said, these guys are still 19-13 on the season. Like I said, at one point they had won 12 of their 13 games and stuff like that without Paolo Banchero. But like I said, the Magics are a very resilient, tough, gritty, defensive-minded team. So against these guys, you're really going to have to bring it. You're really going to have to play, and you're really going to have to, keep your foot on the gas with these guys because, like I said, these guys could wear you down. I done seen games where they've been up like 20-something, been down 20-something points, come back and win the game. So they always making a comeback. So this is nothing new for them and stuff like that. The Knicks, man, coming off this game, man, big game for Mikal Bridges, his last game. 41 points against the San Antonio Spurs on Christmas Day, man. A great game for Mikal Bridges, his most popular breakout game for the Knicks in a Knicks uniform. You know, a lot of people been waiting on that, and they finally got it, man. So I was happy with Mikal Bridges' output in that game because he saved the Knicks. That game definitely could have been a loss, man, but Mikal Bridges would not let the Knicks lose. And that's the thing with the Knicks this season. Like compared to past season, if Jalen Brunson didn't have a good game like the last couple of seasons, or Randall, the Knicks will probably lose. But now you got Karl Anthony Towns, you got OG Anunoby who's stepping up, and then now Mikal Bridges. So, Knicks have a nice option right now, and the Knicks are fully healthy right now. They're only down like Mitchell Robinson is out and stuff like that. So Knicks are trying to hold on until he gets back in the swing of things. It could be like mid-January or something like that, but we'll see. But, man, thank you guys for tuning in, man, to the live broadcast of the Knicks versus the Orlando Magic, man, right here on the Man Cave podcast, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms, as well as go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one-stop centralized location for all of our content: basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. All right, about to tip it off in a few minutes from the Kia Center in Orlando. Knicks basketball on Friday night. Knicks versus the Orlando Magic. Magic's coming in decimated right now. Like I said, they down 3 big players: Paulo Banchero, the Wagner brothers, Franz, and Morris Wagner is out for the game. So Knicks coming in as a 7-point favorite in this game. Knicks should be able to cover. But like I said, Orlando's a team that's like feisty, gritty, and they're not going to back down. The last time the Knicks were here, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago in Orlando, and the Knicks beat the Magics 103-91 or something like that. So it's going to be a dogfight. But like I said, the Knicks could just carry over from the last game, the hot shooting and stuff like that. Hey, it should be all good, man. So can't wait to see this tonight. Like I said, Knicks winners of 5 in a row, looking for some win number 6 in a row, 20-10 on the season, 3rd in the Eastern Conference right now. Keep climbing, keep stacking those wins. That's all I say. Keep stacking those wins. So we're going to tip it off in a few. Let's see. Let me see if there's some other scores around the league right now as we speak or about to start. 7 o'clock, a lot of games. Well, the Knicks is the first game on tonight, followed by 7:30 games are Indiana at Boston, San Antonio at Brooklyn Nets, 8 o'clock games, Minnesota at Houston, Memphis at New Orleans, and the 9 o'clock games, Cleveland at Denver, Dallas at Phoenix, and the late game, Golden State at LA Clippers. So the next game, or the first game, to start at 7 o'clock. And thank all you guys for tuning in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to this live watch along, Knicks versus the Orlando Magics from the Kia Center in Orlando. Thank you for joining on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and the Man-Cave podcast. Like I said, if this is your first time to my channel, man, please go and hit that like and subscribe button, and also share it on all social media platforms. Hit that like and subscribe, man. It costs you nothing. It is free to just hit the subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. Let's grow the channel. Let's grow it's good for the algorithm. Let's do it. Let's grow the Man-Cave podcast as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. All right, like I said, the last game, Knicks coming in 117-114 at home against the San Antonio Spurs. It was a gutsy, gritty win that the Knicks came out and won. Hey, because Victor Wembanyama put on a show, man, in the Garden, 42 points, 18 boards, and like 5 or 6 block shots. But Mikal Bridges was right there with 41 points, man. He would not let the Knicks lose. Karl Anthony Towns fouled out that game with another double-double. But like I said, this game right here, Knicks and the Orlando Magics, a game the Knicks can win, and Knicks should win this game. Like I said, let's keep stacking these wins. We'll get the starting lineups. So the Knicks will be the normal starting lineups. Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. For the Magics, I think they've been starting. The Magic's been starting Jalen Suggs, Trevelyan Queen, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Gada Bataza, and also they've been starting Tristan Da Silva. So that'll be their starting 5 that they started out the last 2 games. So we'll see if there's any scratch in the lineup for the Orlando Magics coming up from the Kia Center. And like I said, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. And thank you guys for tuning in from Twitter, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Let's go Knicks, blue and orange skies. You already know what it is. And as well as also bowl games going on. Earlier, Navy beat Oklahoma 21-20, and it looked like Vanderbilt is beating up on Georgia Tech right now, 35-13. And starting Texas Tech versus Arkansas will be at 7 o'clock. And then also at 8 o'clock, I believe, is Syracuse versus Washington State, as well as USC versus Texas A&M tonight as well. So a lot of things going on Friday night, man. And also tomorrow, some big games, bowl games, Miami versus Iowa State, as well as Colorado versus BYU tomorrow. And there's some NFL. There's an NFL game on tomorrow too. I think there's a couple of NFL games. So big day in sports tomorrow, man. So hey, got a lot of sports on tonight, sports on tomorrow too, and on Sunday as well. So hey, enjoy it while it lasts, man. You know, this is the best time of year anyway, the fall time for all the sports. Dewani, what's good, bro? Who needs amazing? You got the black. Yeah, you already know, man. Calling this Knicks game and stuff like that. Knicks versus the Orlando Magics. Like I said, hopefully, like I said, well, anyway, the Knicks go, man. You know, it's always Knicks takeover. Looks like the starting line will be Anthony Black will be in the starting lineup with Jalen Suggs, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Tristan Da Silva, and Goga Batadze will be the starters for the Orlando Magics against the Knicks' normal starters: Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. Mosley, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. Getting ready for Knicks tonight, and I think the Brooklyn Nets play tonight too. They're playing who the Nets play. Nets are playing the San Antonio Spurs, so that should be a good game at the Barclays and stuff like that. Stephon Castle, Victor Wemby at the Barclays. All right, just about to tip it off in a few seconds. About to tip off from the Kia Center in Orlando. Knicks, let's get this dub. Let's get this dub tonight. Magic's coming in decimated a little, without Paulo Banchero and the Wagner brothers. So those are big losses for the Magics. All right, Towns about to tip it off with Batadze. All right, the tip is up, and the Knicks got it. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Towns. Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Around the Hart screen. Brunson, top of the key. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Magic. Batadze. Here they come. Over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs around the Kentavious Caldwell screen. Back to Batadze. Over to Anthony Black. Black is looking over to KCP. KCP looking out to Jalen Suggs for his three-point shot is up and good. Magic strike first, 3-0. OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Towns over to Hart. Hart still dribbling back to Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane with a little floater in lane. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Black. And here comes the Magic's. Black with the ball over to Batadze. And the ball pass is stolen by Karl Anthony Towns to Jalen Brunson. Brunson on the layup. Passes back to OG Anunoby for the dunk. 3-2. Magic's inbound. To Silva. Inbounds to Black. All right. Black back to Batadze. Batadze over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs. Three-point shot is up and good. So Jalen Suggs is coming out hot. 2 for 2 from three-point range. 6-2 Magics. Knicks inbound. OG over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Towns looking, finds Mikal Bridges backdoor. Mikal out to Josh Hart for his three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Suggs. And here comes the Magics. Suggs with the ball over to Batadze. Batadze with the ball over to Anthony Black. Black around the Batadze screen. Black in the lane back to Batadze. He's looking over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges down the lane. Lays it up and in. 6-4. KCP inbounds to Black. Black to Suggs. Suggs down the lane. Lays it up and in. 8-4. Here comes the Magic. Over to Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson down the lane, shoots the floater up and good. 8-6. All right, Batadze inbounds to Jason to Black. Black over to Suggs. Suggs back to Batadze. Back to Suggs. Suggs in the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line. Or is it a foul on the floor? I think it's just a foul on the floor. So the Magic's will inbound. Magic inbound, and Suggs with a shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen and around the Hart screen. Brunson in the lane. Throws it back out to OG Anunoby. OG Backing them down the lane, fall away, jump shot up and good, and we're all tied at 8. All right. Suggs inbounds to Black. Black with the ball. 8:25 left to go early first quarter. Over to KCP. KCP in the corner out to Jalen Suggs for his three-point shot from the corner. Good. 11-8, and Jalen Suggs is 3 for 3 from three-point range. And he has all 11 Orlando points. All right, Towns inbounds to Brunson over to Hart. Hart over to Towns. Towns to Bridges cutting. Bridges around to Josh Hart screen. Bridges step back jump shot is up. No good. And it'll be Orlando's ball. So right now, Jalen Suggs 11, Knicks 8. All right, KCP inbounds to Suggs. Suggs around the Bataza screen. Suggs shot is up in the lane. No good. Tap in by Bataza. Up and good. 13-8. All right, Brunson inbounds to Hart. Back to Brunson. Knicks getting beat on the glass. Got to eliminate those second chance points. All right, Brunson in the lane. Looking. Pass to Josh Hart in the corner to OG Anunoby. Step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bataza over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with the ball. Suggs out to Bataza for his three-point shot is up and is good. 16-8 Magics. And the Magics, man, are hot from three-point range. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns looking. And he throws to OJ, but is intercepted. And here comes the Magics. KCP pull-up three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson ahead to Towns. Towns. Over to OG Anunoby for a three-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Towns, but it's an offensive foul. And we have timeout on the floor. So great start for the Orlando Magics, up 16-8 right now on the Knicks. 6:38 left to go in the first quarter. Magic's off to a hot start. And typical Knicks sometimes, man. Knicks come out slow sometimes, man. I guess sometimes they like coming from behind instead of just like always playing ahead. Like I said, if you wasn't here at the top of the show, Magics are playing without basically two starters and one of their most important bench contributors. Both Wagner brothers are out, as well as Paolo Banchero. So they are down their big guns. And right now they're up 16-8. But like I said, first quarter, 6:38 left to go in the first quarter. But so far, Jalen Suggs has been the hot man. Jalen Suggs has come out with 11 points in this game, 3 for 3 from three-point range. Knicks, like I said, Knicks a little bit sloppy with the ball. Got to take care of the basketball, man. All right. Look like Arkansas and Texas Tech. Arkansas up 7-0 over Texas Tech. 11:28 left to go in the first quarter in that game as well, in a bowl game. Also, Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt is delayed right now. Vanderbilt up 35-13 in that game. So it's a delay. Don't know what's going on over there. And like I said, the two later games, Syracuse at Washington against Washington State at 8 o'clock, and then USC and Texas A&M at 10:30. Knicks, these are the type of games, got to win these games. And like I said, if Knicks come out hot and they start out real good, man, got to get a lead out on these type of guys, man. You can't fall behind and stuff like that. It's like then you got to fight the battle uphill to come back into a game. You know, keep battling. It's like sometimes, like I said, these are the type of games that they end up losing. What was I say? But, like I said, it's early first quarter. Like I said, hope the Knicks finish out the quarter strong and then also have a strong second quarter and at the strong third quarter. All right, back to action. See Knicks fans in the building at the Kia Center. A lot of Knicks fans over there in Orlando, Miami, no matter where, man. Knicks fans always in everybody's arena, man. All right, Magic's with the ball. KCP inbounds to Jalen Suggs. Suggs over to Bataze. Bataze over to Black. Black with the ball around the Bataze screen. And he is fouled by, I believe, OG Anunoby. All right, so Magic's will inbound the ball. KCP will inbound the ball. Finds Anthony Black. Black around the Bataze screen. Black over to Bataze. Bataze to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with a shot in the lane up and blocked by Josh Hart. So the Magics will have the ball with 1.6 seconds on the clock. All right, Magic's inbound. Suggs inbounds to De Silva. His shot is up, no good. And it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbound. Bridges will inbound. Bridges inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Black, across the timeline. Brunson at the top of the three-point line at the key. Dribbling. Looking over to OG Anunoby, cutting in the lane. And passes back to Towns, but the pass is stolen. And Josh Hart with the steal and the layup and the foul. Great play by Josh Hart to get the ball back. Basket and the foul. 16-10. Awaiting the free throws for the three-point play. And Hart will be at the Hart's free throw is up. And it's good. 16-11 Magics. All right, Magics with the ball. The Batazo inbound. Inbound to Jalen Suggs. Suggs across the timeline, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Suggs still looking. Suggs over to De Silva. De Silva now passes to Bataza. Bataza with the ball back to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with the shot, pull away jump shot, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG bring the ball up. OG's looking around the Towns screen, back to Towns. Towns with Bataza on him. Towns down the lane. And they call it should have been a foul, but no, it's like it's gonna be a Knicks ball, so the Knicks will inbounds. All right, Brunson inbounds to Bridges. Bridges to Towns for his three-point shot. First shot of the game up and good. 16-14. KCP over to Suggs. Suggs over to Black. Black over to Bataza. Bataza back to Suggs. Suggs back to Bataza for the layup up and good. 18-14. Knicks inbound. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson down back to Josh Hart. Good pass to Hart over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Step back jump shot up and good. 18-16. All right, Magic's inbound. Look like Jonathan Isaac is in the game over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs in the corner to KCP for his three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart over to Jalen Brunson. Down with Mikal Bridges coming back to a nice, easy basket. 18, tied up at 18. All right. Black inbounds to KCP. KCP with the ball. KCP over to Bataza for the dunk. 2018 Magics. All right. Brunson inbounds. Inbounds to Hart, back to Brunson. Guarded by Anthony Black. And look like Deuce McBride and Precious Achiuwa will be checking in at the next dead ball. All right, Brunson around the Town screen. Brunson down the lane. over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges, fall away, jump shot up and good. We're tied at 20. All right, Bataza inbounds to Suggs. Suggs with the ball. Back to Bataza. Bataza over to Black. Black down to Bataza for his shot in the lane is up and good. 22-20. Knicks inbounds Hart over to Brunson. Brunson to Bridges, and he is fouled. So checking in the game for the Knicks will be Precious Achua and Deuce McBride will check in for Josh Hart and Karl Anthony Towns. All right, Knicks are inbound. OG Anunoby will inbound. On the floor for the Knicks is Brunson, McBride, Anunoby, Precious Achua, Mikal Bridges. OG inbounds to Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson around a Precious Achua screen. Brunson, step back, jump shot up and no good. Rebounded by Jonathan Isaac, and here comes the Magic. Also in the game would be Wendell Carter. And also Trevelyan Queen will come in the game as well. And it looks like the Magic's a turnover offensive foul, so it'll be Knicks ball after the timeout. 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. Magic's up 22-20 over the Knicks in the first quarter. Like I said, again, Magic's coming in, like I said, shorthanded in this game. No Paulo Banchero and no Wagner brothers, Franz and Moritz. So, like I said, Knicks coming in, like I said, usual starting five. Game that the Knicks should have. Knicks got to have this game. Knicks coming in on a 5-game win streak. Let's make it 6. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, for this live watch stream. Knicks versus the Orlando Magics from the Kia Center in Orlando. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, please look and go down right there, hit that subscribe button, man. Like, subscribe, and share on all social media platforms. Subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, man. It's free. Also, go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat, man. One centralized location for all of our contents, man. Basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. Like I said, we stream all the time, man. If you subscribe to the network, something is always on the network. So please go and subscribe to the network, as well as subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Classified 3F with Joel, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, El Capitan, Rafachudo, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, as well as newest members, Miss Trina, also Deception, Delay of Game Crew, TP Way, as well, and go subscribe to many, many members of the Big Blue Crew Sports member, as well as the Big Blue in the Bronx and Knicks cast. All right, about to get back to action, live action. After the timeout, be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks are inbound. All right, Deuce McBride inbounds to Jalen Brunson and is a turnover. It's Magic ball. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. These are unforced turnovers like that. That was a bad pass by Deuce. All right, Magic ball. Anthony Black will inbound. Anthony Black, Wendell Carter, Jonathan Isaac, Trevelyan Queen, and also who else is in it? All right, Trevelyan Queen with the ball. The ball over to Anthony Black. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Magics, and the Magics are working the boards and tapped by Jonathan Isaac and up and in. Magic's got like 4 or 5 possessions on that. Precious Achua over to Mikal Bridges, over to Jalen Brunson. All right, Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges over to OG Anunoby. OG over to Precious Achua. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane. And it'll be Magic's ball. All right, Magic's with the ball. Anthony Black, bounce to Black. Black over to Jonathan Isaac. Isaac jump shot from 18 feet out, good. 26-20, Magic up 6. Knicks inbound the ball. Precious Achua. All right, Achua inbounds to Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Brunson up and in. Should have been an and one. All right, Isaac inbounds to Trevelin Queen. Over to Anthony Black around Jonathan Isaac screen. Black looking over to Wendell Carter. His jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball. Looking around the Precious Achua screen. Deuce in the lane. And did he turn the ball over? No, he has the ball, and it's going to be a timeout on the floor. Knicks call a timeout. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Magic up 26-22. When Knicks, after the timeout, Knicks will have only 10 seconds on the shot clock to attempt the shot. So, like I said, so far, man, in this game, Orlando, like I said, they're a scrappy team. They're going to be right there, man. You really gonna have to step into them, step into those guys and stuff like that. They're not just gonna like just lay down and die. You know, they're a very feisty team, gutsy team, and a gritty team, and they're gonna be fighting, man. You know, they play with a lot of energy. That's a lot of things. The more energy you play with, the more the better results going to be, and that's what sometimes the Knicks lack some energy when they come on the beginning of games. They got to start with a lot of energy. You know, and I know they feel like they could turn the switch on whenever they want to and stuff like that, but you keep trying to come back all the time. You waste more energy doing that, you know, instead of just doing it from the onset, doing it from the jump. Just come out, you know what I'm saying, with some energy and get out to a lead. All right. So it'll be Knicks ball. Mikal Bridges will inbound. It looked like Gary Harris is in the game for the Magic. That's what I can say. Okay, so Bridges inbounds, looking. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. Brunson in the lane, spins in the lane. His floater is up and good. 26-24. Magic's inbound. There's a little stoppage in the game for the clock to adjust the clock. I was like, man, what's going on? All right. So Trevelin Queen will inbound. Wendell Carter inbounds to Trevelin Queen. I have a little something with the clock. Like I said, it should be fixed in a few. See what's going on. Just a shot clock. Thing about either the visitor or the Knicks basket. So if they keeps continuing, they probably just have to use the other shot clock. All right. Magic's inbounds. Carter inbounds to Queen. Queen over to De Silva. De Silva Around the screen over to Carter. Carter looking. Passes to Isaac. Good D by OG Anunoby. All right. Isaac with the ball. His jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the rebound. Knicks down 2. Bridges cross the timeline. Bridges over to no Bridges with the shot up and no good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa, and he is fouling. So he'll be going to the free throw line. Tudo, what's good, Tudo? Thanks for tapping in, man. So hey, thank you so much, Tudo, for putting all our links in there. That's right. Go to the Big Blue Crew Sports. Also G Nation Inside Sports. Man-Cave. Timber. Yes, sir. All right. So what's saying should be at the free throw line? Look like Cameron Payne is about to check into the game also. Cameron Payne's about to check in. Precious Achiuwa's first free throw is up and good. So Cameron Payne will check in for Jalen Brunson, who will take a seat. 26-25. All right, Precious Achiuwa's second free throw is up, and it's also good. And we are tied at 26 with 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter from the Kia Center in Orlando. Knicks and the Orlando Magic's tied at 26. All right, Magic's inbounds. Jonathan Isaac inbounds to Queen. Queen with the ball. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Queen across the timeline. Guarded by Deuce McBride. Queen out to Wendell Carter, and it's a foul on the floor. So 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Foul is on Deuce McBride. All right. So Queen will inbound. Inbounds to Isaac. Isaac back to Queen. Queen's going to have to force up the shot back to Isaac. And he is fouled. The basket counts and the foul with 1 second left to go in the quarter. So good cut to the basket by Jonathan Isaac. So Isaac would be at the free throw line to finish off the 3-point play. And his free throw is up, and it's good. 29-26, Magics with a 3-point lead. And the Knicks inbounds. Precious Achiuwa inbounds to Cameron Payne. Inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride with the shot up, and no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. So the end of the first quarter, Magic's up 29-26, 3-point lead. And looking at the first quarter stats, after one, Mikal Bridges with 6 points, OG Anunoby with 4 points, Karl Anthony Towns with 3 points and 3 rebounds, Jalen Brunson, the high man, with 8 points, Josh Hart with 3 points. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa with 2 points off the bench. For the Orlando Magics, Goga Bataza with 11 points, as well as Jalen Suggs with 11 points. And off the bench, Jonathan Isaac with 7 points off the bench. And that is the scoring so far in the first quarter. Like I said, Orlando up 29-26 over the Knicks from the Kia Center. It's only first quarter. Like I said, hopefully Knicks have a strong second quarter, finishes out this second quarter strong, as well as have a strong third quarter. Like I said, these are the games that we got to win. These got to stack these wins. The Knicks coming in on a 5-game win streak. Let's make it 6 in Orlando. Like I said, a lot of Knicks fans in the crowd over there in Orlando at the Kia Center. But that ain't nothing new. A lot of Knicks fans all over. Every arena you go to would be Knicks fans. Same thing when they come here in Atlanta, man. Be like, yo, a lot of Knicks fans at the Hawks game. Let me see some other scores. In the NBA, some games a lot of the games haven't started yet. They about to get started right now. In the bowl games so far, like I said, Texas Tech losing right now to Arkansas 14-3 in the first quarter. Let me see some other ones. Still a delay. No, Georgia Tech and Vandy up 35-20 over Georgia Tech in the fourth quarter. 4:06 left to go in that game. And like I said, the 8 o'clock game, Syracuse against Washington State University. And then at 10:30, USC versus Texas A&M. for the bowl games for today. Like I said, a lot of games on, like bowl games on tonight, NBA, and then tomorrow it'll be bowl games, NBA, college basketball. So it'll be a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. Big game tomorrow, Miami, the Canes against Iowa State, and also Colorado versus BYU tomorrow. All right, second quarter start. Magic's with the ball. Queen has the ball. Inbounded from Jonathan Isaac to Queen. Queen looking. Finds Jonathan Isaac. Isaac with the ball. Guarded by Precious Achua. Towns is also in the game. Over to Wendell Carter. And it's a foul on Precious Achua. So Magic's will inbound the ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Start of the second quarter. All right, so Queen will inbound the ball. Queen will inbound to De Silva. De Silva around the Isaac screen. De Silva down, and it is deflected out. It'll be Magic's ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. All right. So Magic's inbound. Queen inbounds, and the ball is kicked. So got to inbound again. All right. So it's 14 seconds on the shot clock because of the kick ball. All right. Magic's inbound. So Queen inbounds to Gary Harris for a shot from the corner. Good. 31-26. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Cameron Payne. Payne around the Karl Anthony Towns screen. Payne around the Precious Achua screen. Looking. Payne finds Deuce McBride. McBride in the lane. Step back jump shot up and good. 31-28. All right, Wendell Carter inbounds to Queen. Magic's with the ball. Queen over to Gary Harris around the screen. Gary Harrison lane out to Jonathan Isaac for a corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. And he's fouled. He got bailed out. He just got to stop. You can't. And it looks like Larry Shamet will come in the game for the Knicks on the next the whistle. So Larry Shamet will check into the game for Mikal Bridges. All right, Shamet inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne around a Towns screen. Over to Towns. And he is fouled by Wendell Carter. So the Knicks will have to inbound. So on the floor for the Knicks is Karl Anthony Towns, Larry Shamet, Deuce McBride, Precious Achua, and Cameron Payne. All right, inbounds. Payne inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Payne. Back to Deuce McBride. Looking over to Karl Anthony Towns. Guarded by Wendell Carter. And it's a travel. So it'll be Magic's ball. All right, so Magic's inbound. Isaac inbound to De Silva. De Silva guarded by Shamet. So far, Knicks got 5 turnovers in the game, 3 for the Orlando Magic. De Silva with the ball. Looking. Throws over to Wendell Carter and is stolen by Precious Achua. Achua leading the fast break over to Larry Shamet for a corner 3-point shot. Good. And we are tied at 31. All right. 31 all. Knicks and Orlando Magic's 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter, early second quarter. Wendell Carter inbounds the ball to Queen. Queen across the timeline over to Jonathan Isaac for his 3-point shot from the top. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks. McBride with the ball at the top of the 3-point line over to Karl Anthony Towns for a 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Here comes the Magics. Jonathan Isaac over to Queen. Queen looking. finds, still looking around the Wendell Carter screen. Queen in the lane. Throws in the corner to Jonathan Isaac. Isaac in the lane out to Queen for his 3-point shot from the elbow and is good. 34-31. So Knicks just got to kind of like stay home. What's good? Pat, what's good? Watching this Knicks trying to get this dub tonight in Orlando. All right, Knicks inbound. Towns over to Cameron Payne. Payne back to Towns. Towns looking, finds Deuce McBride in the lane, but his pass is deflected over to Precious Achua to Karl Anthony Towns, and he is fouled. So Towns will be at the free throw line. Good look, good cut to the basket by Karl Anthony Towns. All right, Knicks down 3, 34-31, early second quarter. All right, a few minutes ago, Larry Shamet with that 3-pointer from the corner desperately needed that, man. Some bench scoring off the bench. All right, so Towns will step to the free throw line for 2. And his first free throw is up, and it's no good. I think that's the first free throw attempt for the Knicks tonight. Didn't have one in the first. Oh, no, he did have one in the first quarter with Josh Hart. All right, second free throw's up, and it's good. 34-32. All right, Magic's inbound. Jonathan Isaac will inbound to Queen. Queen with the ball, guarded by Deuce McBride across the timeline. Queen at the top of the key, over to Wendell Carter. Carter at the top, over to Tristan Da Silva. Da Silva, and the ball is stolen by Towns, over to Deuce McBride. McBride in the lane. His shot is no good, and he is fouled. So I don't know if it's Precious Achua or Deuce McBride, but one of those guys will be going to the free throw line. I think it's Deuce McBride to the free throw line. Good deflection in the lane for the Knicks to get the steal. All right, so it'll be Deuce McBride at the free throw line. All right, Deuce's first free throw is up, and it's no good. That's another thing. Knicks be missing. So they got to tighten up on their free throw shooting, man, getting a lot of opportunities and not taking advantage of it. All right, Deuce's second free throw is up, and it's good. 34-33. Checking into the game for the Knicks will be Josh Hart will come into the game for Precious Achua. All right, Magic's inbounds. Jonathan Isaac over to Queen. 1-point Magic lead. Queen with the ball, guarded by Deuce McBride. Queen trying to find somebody, over to KCP. KCP down the lane, and the ball is a kick ball, so it'll be Orlando's ball side out. And Jalen Suggs will check back into the game for the Magics as well. So Magic's inbound, Suggs in for Jonathan Isaac. Suggs with the ball, over to Wendell Carter, back to Suggs. All right, Suggs with an open 20-foot jump shot, up and good. All right, 36-33, Knicks inbounds. Towns over to Cameron Payne. Payne looking around a Towns screen, over to Towns. Towns with the ball, guarded by Carter. Towns in the lane. A hook shot is up and good. 36-35. Yo, it says need to get the rookie point guard. Yeah, Tyler Kohler. He need to get some Tyler Kohler some playing time. All right, Magic the ball. Da Silva in the lane, no good. And should be Knicks ball. Big Lou, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, watching this Knicks and the Orlando Magic's. Magic's coming a little bit shorthanded, but like I said, Knicks will be playing like this for a little bit, then they'll turn on the burners and stuff like that. All right, so it's still Magic's ball. Suggs inbound to KCP from the corner, jump shot, no good, air ball, rebounded by Josh Hart, and here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Hart, guarded by Tristan Da Silva, down to Cameron Payne, over to Larry Shamet. Shamet in the lane, up and good. Knicks take the lead, 37-36. All right. Queen inbounds to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Suggs looking around Queen's screen. Suggs still has the ball. Now guarded around the Wendell Carter screen. Suggs in the lane. His floater is up and good. So back, Orlando takes a lead back. Knicks inbound. Cameron Payne inbounds to Towns. Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Cameron Payne. Payne looking. Finds Shamet. Shamet in the lane. His shot is blocked. And no foul on the play. And so it'll be a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. 1 point game. Orlando up 38-37 over the Knicks. 6:45 left to go in the second quarter. Magic's with a 1 point lead. I said this quarter, Knicks got to finish out this second quarter strong. Got to start. You got to clean up the glass. Got to also take control of the ball. Take control of the basketball. Tighten up on their turnovers and stuff like that. Some of these errant passes and stuff like that. Got to clean that up. Like I said, Magic's coming in shorthanded. This is a game the Knicks should be winning this game. Knicks coming in this game as a 7-point favorite. But like I said, it's only the second quarter. Like I said, Knicks need to finish out this quarter strong so that way we can, like I said, get a lead. And but like I said, with these guys, you got to keep on scoring on these guys, man. You got to keep your foot on the gas with these guys. They're a gritty team. They're going to come back. They're going to battle back. There's a lot of games these guys have been down by 20 or more points, and they have come back to win the game. So it's like no lead is safe with these guys, man. You just got to keep scoring and keep these guys at bay. Yeah, as far as the rookie playing, yeah, Tyler Kolek should be playing a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Ariel Hook Porter, you know what I'm saying? These rookies should be playing more. But, like I said, if Tom Thibodeau's if he got his veterans and stuff like that, he going to let those guys play first. Now, the only way them other guys are going to play, except if it's a blowout, we got a big lead or there's some injuries and stuff like that, then he'll go play those guys. But if he got his vets, he going to play the vets. You know what I'm saying? If they healthy, he going to play the vets, so. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we get up to a good lead, a big lead, and he can play some of the rookies and stuff like that. But like I said, against Orlando, they rarely ever get blown out a lot because, like I said, they hustle and they play with energy. And those are two things: hustle. You play with energy, and you hustle a lot. You're going to be in a lot of close games. All right, let me check out some other scores around the league. Other scores, games just started. Boston up 21-13 over Indiana, 4:14 left to go in the first quarter. Also from the Barclays Center, Brooklyn up 15-6 over San Antonio, 5:16 in the first quarter. 8 o'clock games will be Minnesota at Houston, Memphis against New Orleans, and then the 9 o'clock games will be Cleveland at Denver, Dallas at Phoenix, and then the late game, the 10 o'clock game will be Golden State at LA Clippers. All right, see about to tip back to action. Magic's up 1 point. All right. What they call? So Knicks inbound must have been a turnover. He must have stepped out. Mikal Bridges, I think he stepped out. So it'll be Magic's ball. All right, Magic's Black inbounds to Suggs. Suggs with the ball, guarded by Bridges at the top, by 3-point line. Over to KCP. KCP over to Bataza. Bataza over just back to Suggs for his 3-point shot. Up and no good. Rebounded by Shamet, and he loses the ball. And it'll be Magic's ball. And it looked like they let Brunson check in for Cameron Payne. And it looks like the Knicks are called timeout. Knicks are going to challenge it to see if who the ball went off of, because they said it was Magic's ball, but Knicks challenge it, so it could be off the Magic's. I haven't seen a replay yet, but hopefully when they come back, hopefully they change the call to be Knicks ball. And I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast if this is your first time to my channel, as well as to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, so make sure you go and subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content. The link is right there in the chat. You got boxing, basketball, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And also, please go make sure you go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Great content creators, man. Cover all sports, man. One-stop shop for everything. You name it, we got it, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go and subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow the algorithm. And also for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and the Man-Cave podcast, as well as all the other great content creators from the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, myself, the Man-Cave podcast, Big Bat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Classified 3F with Joel, Zion Zenith, Mac the Giants fan, Knicks Cast, and Big Blue in the Bronx, Leaf Diggy, Mets 21-28, also El Capitan, Rafa Chudo, and also the newest members, TP Way, also Delay of Game Crew, Deception, and Mrs. Trina, and Mets 21-28. Make sure you go and subscribe to all those members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Like I said, there's always something on the network, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. It is free. Just waiting for what the referee's review is on this call, if it's going to be overturned to be Knicks ball or not, or are they going to keep it with the Orlando Magics? Like I said, it's a 1-point Magic lead, 38-37 in the second quarter. All right, look like the call is overturned, and it will be Knicks ball. All right, so Knicks about to inbound the ball to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, guarded by Bataza. Hart looking for Karl-Anthony Towns in the post, but can't find him. Out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson looking around the Josh Hart screen. Brunson in the lane, back to Josh Hart, lays it up and in. Knicks go back up on 39-38. Magic's inbound. KCP over to Black. Black guarded by Shamet. Over to Jalen Suggs in the lane. Suggs passed him down on Bataza for the dunk. Miscommunication on the defensive end right there for the Knicks. So Magic go back up on one. Bridges over to Towns. Towns back to Bridges. Across the timeline. Bridges looking, finds Brunson. Brunson around Josh Hart screen. Brunson in the lane. Down to Karl-Anthony Towns, cutting to the basket for the dunk. 41-40 Knicks. So it looked like both teams are trading baskets. Black inbounds to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with the ball. Suggs looking around the Bataza screen. Suggs in the lane. Push off on Bridges. Out to Queen. Queen guarded by Brunson. Back to Suggs. Suggs with Jalen Brunson on him. Suggs shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. But it'll be Knicks ball out of bounds. So it'll be Knicks ball. Good look, good cut, but to the basket by Karl-Anthony Towns, moving without the ball for the easy basket on the last play. All right, Knicks ball, Towns will inbounds. Towns over to Brunson. All right, Brunson with the ball. Looking, finds Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson around the Josh Hart screen. Brunson in the lane. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Bataza, and here comes the Magic. Bataza over to Black. Black over to Bataza. Bataza back to Jalen Suggs for his three-point shot, up and good. 43-41. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Bataza now. Brunson looking for Towns. Over to Towns, and he is fouled by Suggs. So Knicks will inbound. Knicks trying to take advantage of that mismatch. Good look by Brunson. All right. Knicks inbound. Brunson inbounding the ball. Over to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson in the lane. Over to Josh Hart. Coming to the basket for the easy basket. 43 all tied up. Bataza inbounds to Suggs. Suggs in the corner to KCP. KCP back out to Bataza. Bataza over to Jalen Suggs. And Suggs is fouled. And Towns is down. So got to see what happened. Or Towns is bleeding. And it looked like he caught an elbow from Suggs on the foul. So they'll probably have to take a look at it and stuff like that. So a little stop in the play. Game is tied 43 all with 3:54 left to go in the second quarter. So if he looked like a replay to see if it was like a elbow, was it inadvertently or was it looked like for looking for a hostile act after the play was over. Towns got hit with an elbow in the face. So yeah, because the foul was called. I don't know. I mean, to me, it's probably like a basketball move. So I mean, they probably ain't gonna find too much in it. Or if they felt like he led with his elbow, then it would be a and the free throws would be a flagrant. But also on the play, KCP for the Orlando Magic was hit with a technical foul as well on the same play. So a lot to dissect out of there. And when they come out of there, see what they're gonna what's the final call's gonna be. But it's like I know KCP has a technical foul, and then they got to see if Suggs had a hostile act with Karl Anthony Towns. And Suggs got fouled as well by Mikal Bridges on the move on the play. Yeah, sometimes these guys take like so long to look at some of these plays, man. Like it shouldn't really take too long, you know. But I guess they gotta try to get it right. You know, sometimes they still don't even get it right, but most of the time they do get it right. So we'll see what they call. And they look like it is a hostile act with Jalen Suggs. So Knicks will be shooting the free throw for the technical foul for Karl Anthony Towns for that, and also the technical foul for KCP. So Knicks should be shooting like 3 free throws. All right, so Brunson's at the free throw line for the technical foul, and the free throw's up and is good. 44-43. Knicks up 1. Oh, Brunson's for the second free throw. Free throws up, and it's also good. 45-43. So Knicks up 2, 45-43. And it will be Magic's ball. Side out. Sorry, De Silva inbounds to Suggs. Back to De Silva. De Silva around a KCP screen. De Silva, the ball. De Silva looking over to KCP. His shot is up and is good, and a foul on Brunson. So we are tied at 45 apiece. And Caldwell Pope will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. All right, so KCP, his free throw is up and is good. 46-45. Magic up by 1 point. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Brunson. And Tom Thibodeau can't believe that call on the floor. All right, Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Brunson looking around the Bridges screen. Brunson, so look. Now Brunson around the Josh Hart screen. Brunson down the lane. Looking out to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns out in the corner to Josh Hart. Passes to Mikal Bridges for the 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Bataza. And here comes the Magics over to Anthony Black. Black with the ball, guarded by Brunson. Shot is up, and it's good. And it's another foul on Brunson. So it's 48-45. So Black will be at the free throw line. And his free throw is up, and it's good. 49-45. NYG, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. What's good? All right, Towns over to Brunson. 3:10 left to go in the second quarter. Magic's up for 49-45. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson around the screen. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges looking. Towns with the ball. Towns looking back out to Bridges. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Bridges will be at the free throw line. So both teams, getting a little bit testy with the little fouls here, in the quarter. All right, Bridges' first free throw is up and is good. 49-46. Bridges coming off the 41-point game against the Spurs last game out. Best game out as a Knick, 41 points. All right, Bridges' second free throw is up and is also good. 49-47. Magic's inbound. Bataza inbounds to Black. All right, Black with the ball across the timeline. Guarded by Josh Hart. Black looking. Finds Suggs. Suggs in the lane. Back out to Black. Black to KCP. And to Tristan De Silva. De Silva. And he misses the dunk. Rebounded by Jalen Suggs. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, and here comes the Knicks. Hart, and he is fouled by Suggs. And Josh Hart want him to look at it. See, it's a common foul, but Josh Hart said, "Yo, I got hit." He said, "I got clubbed." And Josh Hart's at the free throw line. First free throw is up and is good. And Suggs will have to sit down. I think Suggs has 3 fouls in the game, so it's another big blow for the Magics. All right, Queen will come into the game for Suggs. And Hart's second free throw is up and is also good. We're tied at 49, 2:27 left to go in the second quarter. Magic's with the ball. Bataza inbounds to Black. Black with the ball. Across the timeline, guarded by Josh Hart. Black looking, finds De Silva. De Silva with the ball, guarded by Josh Hart. De Silva over to Anthony Black. Black in the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line. And that'll be Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul. All right, Black at the free throw line for the Magics for 2. His first free throw is up, and it's good. 50-49. A lot of fouls towards the end of the second quarter, man. All right, Black second free throws up, and it's also good. 51-49 Magic. All right, Knicks inbound. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Queen. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by KCP. Brunson in the lane. Brunson step back jump shot is up and good. And we're tied at 51. And is it another foul? And what is it? Is it a foul or a technical foul? Trying to see what they calling. The basket's good. Basket's good, tied at 51. And let's see who's shooting a free throw for the Knicks. Oh, be Bobby Towns. He was fouled by Black. All right. Towns' first free throw is up and is good. 52-51. Magic's inbound to Black. Black guarded by Kel Bridges. Bridges over to Black with the ball around the Bataza screen. Over to De Silva for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Queen. Out to KCP. Over to Black for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Bataza, and he is fouled by Karl Anthony Towns. And the Knicks are getting out rebound. Knicks got to get these boards. Got to get these rebounds, man. Both teams are in the bonus, so Bataza will be at the free throw line. All right, so Bataza's first free throw is up. And it's good. Subscribe to the network. Yes, sir. Please subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. D-Dan Shelton, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. You already know orange and blue skies. All right. Bataza, it look like Towns will take a seat as well. I think he has 3 fouls too. Bataza's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson guarded by Queen. Brunson around a Mikal Bridges screen. Brunson with the ball. Precious Achua checks into the game for Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson in the lane. Fall away jump shot up and good. 2-point Knicks lead. Black inbounds to Queen. Back to Black. Around the Bataza screen. Black down the lane. Throws back out to Jasilva. Back to Bataza in the post. Bataza guarded by Precious Achua. Looking out to Queen. Queen with a 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Bataza. His shot no good. Rebounded, and it's going to be Magic's ball. Knicks got to get these rebounds, man. The Magics are beating them up on the boards. When Towns go out, Achua comes in, it's like you gotta help out with the rebounding. Shot is up the Kentucky call for the 3-point shot, and it's an offensive foul on the Magics on Bataza. So should we press this? Achua be walking to the free throw line. All right. 2-point Knicks lead, 36.6 seconds left to go. Precious Achua will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws. to extend the Knicks lead. All right, Achua's first free throw is up, and it's no good. Got to get these free throws, man. Got to make these freebies. All right. Achua steps back up. His second free throw's up and is also no good. Rebounded by Bataza. Bataza over to Black. Black with the ball. Magic could get a 2-for-1 right here. 30 seconds left to go. Black with the ball. Still with the ball. Around the Bataza screen. Over to Bataza. Back to Black. Black down the lane. His shot is up and good. We are all tied at 54. All right, Knicks with the ball. Precious Achiuwa over Jalen Brunson. 12 seconds left to go in the quarter. Brunson around the Bridges screen. 6 seconds. Brunson over to Josh Hart. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Josh Hart will be going to the free throw line with 0.7 seconds on the shot clock. All right. Hopefully Josh Hart can make some free throws because Precious Achiuwa missed 2 free throws at the line. Like I said, Knicks been missing a lot of free throws this year, man. Gotta clean that up, man. Leaving a lot of points on the court. All right, Hart's free throw is up and is no good. That's 3 missed free throws in a row. Look like Shamit and also Deuce McBride will check into the game. Knicks got to tighten up on their free throws. Knicks this season has been missing a lot of free throws. Hart's second free throws up, and it's also no good. And so we are tied at the half, 54 apiece at the half. Knicks and the Magics. Knicks blowing it at the free throw line, man. Can't make free throws, and they getting out rebounded. So that is the first halftime stat. Knicks and the Magics tied at 54. I will have your halftime stats right after a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
All right. First half stats for the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges has 8 points and 2 rebounds in the first half. OG Anunoby with 4 points. Karl Anthony Towns with 9 points and 3 rebounds. Jalen Brunson has 14 points. He's the high scorer for the Knicks. 14 points, 7 assists. Josh Hart has 9 points. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa has 2 points. Deuce McBride has 3 points. And Larry Shamit has 5 points off the bench. The overall shooting for the Knicks in the first half, 20 of 33 for 61%. 3-point shooting, 2 of 6 for 33%. Free throw shooting, 12 of 18 for 67%. Knicks missing 6 free throws. Got to hit those free throws. Knicks also has 14 rebounds and 11 assists. Knicks have 6 turnovers in the game. For the Orlando Magics, Goga Bataza has 14 points and 6 rebounds. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has 3 points. Jalen Suggs, the high man in the game for the Magic as well as the game. Jalen Suggs has 18 points. Anthony Black has 7 points. Off the bench, Jonathan Isaac with 7 points. Gary Harris with 2 points. Trevelyan Queen with 3 points. The overall shooting for the Orlando Magics, 21 of 48 for 44%. 3-point shooting, 6 of 17 for 35%. Free throw shooting, 6 of 7 for 86%. The Magic have 17 rebounds, 13 assists, and only 5 turnovers in that first half. Once again, halftime score 54 all, Knicks and the Orlando Magics from the Kia Center in Orlando. Knicks coming in this game 20-10 on the season. Winners of 5 in a row, looking for their 6 in a row. 6-game win streak. Magic coming off of a loss against Miami Heat, 1-point game, 89-88. But the Magics are 19-13 on the season. With all the injuries the Magic have suffered, man, they are still one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference right now, playing without Paolo Banchero, their superstar, as well as Franz Wagner and his brother Morris Wagner now. So they're down 3 big pieces for the Orlando Magics, and they are still in games. Like I said, there's a lot of games I've seen that the Magic's been down by 15, 20 points, and they still come back and either win the game or they lose just barely. But they're going to make a comeback. So the Knicks right now, this game right now is 54 all. The Knicks really have to have a strong third and a fourth quarter if they want to win this game, because the Magics are not going to give this game to the Knicks. They're not just going to give it to them and let them take it. The Knicks going to have to earn this win. But most of that is because the Knicks got to start making their free throws, got to start taking care of the ball. But most importantly, the Knicks got to rebound. They have got to help with the rebounding. I'm looking at some of the rebounding things, and let me see. Mikal Bridges has 2 rebounds. OG Anunoby has 1 rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns, usually a double-double, but he only has 3 rebounds right now. Jalen Brunson has 1. Josh Hart has 3. So between Bridges, Anunoby, and Brunson, they have 4 rebounds between 3 guys. And that's what I'm saying. These guys really have to step up and help out with the rebounding. That's what some of the reason why the Knicks get out-rebounded. It's not so much the rebounds like underneath the basket. It's the ones that the long jump shots that go out, and these guys are not getting a rebound. And when you don't get the rebound, you give these teams second chance opportunities, and also give them a chance for another 3-point play, or you can get fouled on there. So if you can get the rebounds, that's part of defense. It helps you. Like I said, saves the fouls and all that type of stuff. But like I said, Knicks got to show up on that in the second half, man. The 3-point shooting got to be better too. Free throws really has to improve. And like I said, the rebounding has got to improve drastically if the Knicks want to win this game, because they're getting beat right now on the boards by the Orlando Magics. And I want to thank everybody for tapping in for this live watch stream. Knicks versus Orlando Magics from the Kia Center in Orlando. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. And also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat. One centralized location for all of our contents: basketball, football, boxing, baseball, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling as well. And also make sure you go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, as well as G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Classified 3F with Joel, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, Leaf Diggy, Wales to New Jersey, Miz in the Midday, Mets 21-28, El Capitan, Rafa Chudo, and also Leaf Diggy. And also make sure you go, also the newest members, TP Way, the Giant, also Miss Trina, also Deception, the Lay of Game Crew, and all the other rest of the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. All you got to do is subscribe to the network, man, and you can subscribe to all of our channels in there. So far, like I said, good competitive first half in this game with the Knicks and the Orlando Magics all tied up at 54. Like I said, third quarter, hopefully the Knicks have a big third quarter and get out to a lead against the Orlando Magics. And then, like I said, in the fourth quarter, like I said, the Knicks could basically stretch their lead out. But first things first, Knicks got to shoot the ball better, got to rebound the ball better, and also take care of the ball better with the turnovers. Limit the turnovers, limit the second chance opportunities by getting the rebounds. And like I said, man, just take it to the Magics. Like I said, the Magics are a walking wounded team. Knicks got to stop playing down. Knicks got to increase their energy level and, increase their play and stuff like that, and start playing harder and stuff like that in the third quarter to take control of this game. This is a winnable game. This is a game the Knicks got to have. We got to have this game, man. These are the type of games that you have to win. You got to win these games. On a 5-game win streak, don't even need to get we need this 6-game win streak. All right, looking at let me get some other scores around the league. Hold up. Let me see other scores around. Let me see college football right now in the second quarter. Arkansas up 21-12 over Texas Tech in the second quarter in that game. Earlier game, like I said, Navy beat Oklahoma 21-20. Let me see. Georgia Tech, I know they were losing. They losing to Vanderbilt. They lost that game to Vanderbilt. What was the score on that? Vanderbilt. Right now. Georgia Tech lost 35-27 to Vanderbilt in that game. And also first quarter, Syracuse down 7-0 to Washington State in that game. 8:07 left to go in the first quarter in that game. As far as NBA scores, Boston all over Indiana right now, 62-37. 2:35 left to go in the second quarter. Also, second quarter, Brooklyn and San Antonio tied at 29 apiece with 6:49 left to go in the second quarter. Low scoring game in that one. Also, 3:01 left to go in the first quarter. Minnesota down 15-16 to Houston in that game. Also, first quarter, Memphis up 21-17 over the Pelicans. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. And the two 9 o'clock games, Cleveland at Denver, Dallas at Phoenix, and then late game, Golden State at the LA Clippers. El Capitan, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. What's good? Doing this Knicks Orlando Magics, man. At halftime, it's all tied up. Hopefully, second half, the Knicks can spread their wings, like I said, and spread the lead and stuff like that, and get some breathing room. Play better in the third quarter so they could take control of this game, man. Got to get this dub. All right, so I'll see what type of adjustments the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau talking to his team to make in the second half. Like I said, with me, it's just like, play harder, say play smart. And like I said, hustle and get your energy level up in this game. Rebound the ball a whole lot better than you did in the first half. Also, like I said, make some free throws. Got to make your free throws. And also, like I said, also take care of the basketball, man. Being a little bit sloppy in the first half. Saying take care of the ball. Like I said, be patient and stuff like that. The shots are there. You just got to make these shots, man. But the most important thing, like I said, rebound the ball in the second half, man. And also contest these shots by the Orlando Magics, make it a lot tougher shots for these guys, make them earn these points and stuff like that. And like I said, Knicks should be fine in the third, fourth quarter, and the second half if they do those things. But it's easier said than done, like I said. But Orlando's a team. They a gritty team. They're not gonna just lay down. So Knicks gonna be in for a dogfight unless they come out strong, have a strong third quarter, and get a big lead in the third quarter. So some of these bowl games have been good, man. Though some of them was low scoring at first, but now it's a lot of high scoring games and stuff like that. Like I said, the Georgia Tech game, Georgia Tech came back, but they lost that game 35-27. And like I said, it looked like another high scoring game with Arkansas and Texas Tech, 21-12. Still 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter in that game. And then, like I said, Syracuse down 7-0, but Syracuse can score points too, so they'll be back in that game. So, like I said, a lot of games on tonight, man. Got basketball, got college football. Tomorrow's gonna be college basketball be back. NBA, also bowl games tomorrow for college football and also college basketball. Be on tomorrow. So a full slate of and NFL game will be on tomorrow too. So it's a lot going on tomorrow, man. Lots going on. All right. And tomorrow, yeah, I forgot tomorrow. Knicks are at Wizards tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So I'll be back on here tomorrow night doing the Knicks and the Wizards at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully the Knicks come out hot in the third quarter. Magic's come out cold in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? I have to see how the Knicks going to tighten up on their defense. You know what I'm saying? Tighten the screws on the defense. No miscommunication. Play some good, strong, rugged defense on these guys, man. Get them some contested shots and stuff. Make sure they're contested shots. Make them earn these points. Don't give them no free baskets and stuff like that or beat them. And also, Knicks need to get back in transition on defense. No easy layups and fast breaks and stuff like that. Limit that. You know, so hopefully, like I said, Tom Thibodeau's giving them an earful in the locker room and stuff like that, man. Tell them to get it up. Let's go. Let's get up. Got to get this dub. I said Knicks coming in 20-10, Magic's 19-13. Like I said, for a team that lost like Paulo Banchero and the Wagner brothers, they still like one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, man. So this team, like I said, they're gonna keep on fighting. Jamal Mosley, good coach, said got these guys playing hard, man. Got these guys always playing hard. Like I said, they're always in games. Like I said, they may be getting blown out for a little bit, but they're gonna come right back, man, in this game. So you got to watch with these guys. All right, about to start the third quarter now. Like I said, I want to see how the Knicks come out in the first, like I said, 5-6 minutes, see how the Knicks come out. They're going to come out on fire. They're going to play some good defense, get some turnovers, and get some stops. So Knicks only attempted 6 3-point shots in that first half. That's low. You know what I'm saying? Usually they be up in there, So we'll see what happens in the second half, man. All right. All right, like I said, hopefully Knicks come out with some energy in this third quarter against the Magics. Should be Magic's ball. Magic's inbound the ball. KCP over to Black. Black with the ball at the top of the 3-point line. Black in the corner to Tristan Da Silva, and he steps out. Turnover, so it'll be Knicks ball. So, like I said, at the end of that second quarter, Knicks missed 4 free throws at the end of that second quarter. The Knicks could have been up 4 points at halftime. Those free throws going to come back to bite you. It's like 2 missed by Precious Achiuwa and 2 by Josh Hart. Knicks with the ball, Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, step back, jump shot in lane, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Suggs, and here comes the Magic. Suggs with the ball over to Bataze. Bataze over to Tristan Da Silva. Da Silva out to KCP for his 3-point shot, up and good. 3-point Magic lead. Brunson over to OG Anunoby, back to Brunson. So Magic strike first in the third quarter. Brunson still with the ball around an OG Anunoby screen. Brunson has Da Silva on him, looking for OG. OG with the ball in the lane to Josh Hart. And Hart with the jump shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Bataze over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs, and the ball is stolen by Jalen Brunson, and here comes the Knicks. Brunson over to Karl Anthony Towns to Josh Hart, and the ball is stolen by Suggs. And it's an offensive foul on Josh Hart. Let me see this play again. Over to Josh Hart. And yeah, Suggs stole it out of his hands, man. And the foul is on Josh Hart. All right, Magic's inbound. Inbounds. Da Silva over to Black. Black with the ball over to looking. Black still has the ball to Bataze. Bataze back to Black. Black around the screen over to Bataze. Looking for KCP. KCP free throw line jump shot, no good. It'll be Knicks ball. Bataze with the illegal touching. But this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. Knicks got to get on the boards, man. They got to rebound. Get off your feet, bro. Stop looking at the rebound. Get up there and get the rebounds. All right, Knicks inbound. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson to Josh Hart. Hart over to Towns. Towns guarded by Jalen Suggs. Towns shot is up and good and a foul. And Towns will be at the free throw line. And let me see if the foul is on Suggs or Bataze. And the foul is on Suggs. That's his fourth. And Towns' free throw is up. And it's no good. 5 missed free throws in a row for the Knicks, man. This is what it like. All right, that's sort of some Magic's with the ball, and it's a foul on De Silva, and it'll be Knicks ball. But the Knicks have missed 5 straight free throws. Got to start making these free throws, man, if they want to get a lead. Can't believe you go to the free throw line, just missing free throws like that, man. All right, so Knicks ball, Knicks are inbound. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. And the ball is knocked out. It'll be Knicks ball. All right. Brunson will inbound. Inbound to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Bridges looking. Finds Towns. And it's an offensive foul on Towns. All right, so it'll be Magic's ball. So Towns will have to take a seat with 4 fouls now. So Precious Achiuwa will check back in for the Knicks. So Towns got 4 fouls in the game. All right, so it's Magic's ball. Suggs inbounds to Black. Black with the ball. Black over to Bataze. Bataze looking. Finds KCP. Back to Bataze. His jump shot is up and no good. Rebound by Precious Achiuwa. Over to Josh Hart. Over to Mikal Bridges. And he throws it away. And here comes the Magics. Over to KCP. KCP. And it's deflected out by Bridges. This is why I'm talking about the Knicks got to rebound. They got to take care of the basketball. They got to clean that up, man. These are unforced turnovers that they're causing. All right, so the Magics will inbound. Black inbounds over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs at the top of the three-point line, guarded by Bridges, over to Bataze. Bataze back to Suggs. Suggs in the lane. His turnaround jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart over to Bridges. And is deflected out, and it'll be Knicks ball. And it's going to be a timeout on the floor. So the Magic's probably going to challenge the call. Let's see what the call is like. It's going to be either Magic's or Knicks ball. Let's see who the ball went off out on. Yeah, it probably went off for Bridges. So they're probably going to overturn it when they come back. I think it went off for Bridges because I don't think Suggs touched it before it hit out of bounds, after it hit out of bounds. Like I said, so far sloppy third quarter for the Knicks, man. This is exactly how the game is right here for the Knicks to take over. Like I said, too many missed free throws, not getting enough rebounds, and they turning the ball over. It's like got to clean those things up, man. The free throw thing is the easiest part. It's like, bro, you just got to make the free throws. You know what I'm saying? You can miss a free throw here and there, but these guys are missing 2 at a time at the line. You know, so far, let me see how many missed free throws. Yeah, Knicks have missed 7 free throws, 12 of 19. It's like, come on. Yo, Knicks struggling with turnovers. Yeah, man. Knicks struggling with turnovers. They struggling with the free throw shooting. And like I said, and the rebounding, man. They getting out rebounded by these guys. It's not that much of a rebound, but still, man, every time you turn around, it's like the Magic is getting a rebound. It's like Knicks are like caught flat-footed looking at the rebounds, bro. You got to get up off the ground. There's no reason, like say OJ and Obi, Mikal Bridges, these guys should have like 8 rebounds and stuff. They only have like 1 and 2 rebounds and stuff like that. They got to get more rebounds. You know what I'm saying? You got to get more rebounds from that forward spot, man. Got to help out on the rebound, especially with Karl Anthony Towns in foul trouble right now with four fouls. All right. So let me see if they see what the call is. Probably gonna be Magic's ball. Yep, I think the call is overturned, so it is Magic ball. Magic will inbound. All right, Suggs inbounds to Black. Black with the ball. Across the timeline. Black out to Bataze. Bataze over to Suggs. Over to KCP around the screen. KCP and ball is turnover. Both teams are turning the ball over. This is where the Knicks got to start taking advantage. The score has been like this for the last like 2 or 3 minutes. Knicks got to start scoring, man. Got to start scoring the ball. All right, Brunson inbounds to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Turnovers this quarter. 9 turnovers. 4 for the Knicks, 5 for the Magic's crazy. Over to Brunson. Over to Bridges. Bridges round the screen. Bridges in the lane, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line by Bataze. All right, so hopefully Bridges could step up to the free throw line and hit some free throws, man. The Knicks been missing a lot of free throws in this game. Missed 7. All right, Bridges' first free throw is up, and it's good. Finally, stop the 5 and the 5 missed free throws in a row. Game is tied at 57. Bridges' next free throw is up and is also good. 58-57. Knicks take the lead, 1-point lead. 8:20 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks up 58-57. Magic's inbound the ball. So Bataza inbounds to Black. Now that the Knicks score, Magic's probably going to score because this is what they do. Everybody, like nobody score for a while. Then when one team score, the other team score. Over to Suggs. Suggs in the lane. Lays it up and in. Magic's go back up on 59-58. And there's a delay on the Magics. All right, Precious Achiuwa inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Black. Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Brunson finds Josh Hart. Over to Precious Achiuwa. And he travels. It's like the Knicks, man. It's just like, I know Tom Thibodeau, like, what is going on with the turnover? We got more turnovers than field goal. And Knicks foul Anthony Black, and he'll be going to the free throw line on the Magic. I thought he got fouled on the floor, but so Black is at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and is good. 60-58. And his second free throw is up and is also good. 3-point Magic's lead. And this is what the Knicks are falling. The Knicks are getting lulled to sleep right now. Like I said, this game is right here, man. It's like the Knicks should be 61-58. And it's Knicks inbounds. OG and Anunoby inbounds. These guys got to wake up. OG and Anunoby got to wake up. Brunson got to wake up. Mikal Bridges. All these guys got to wake up. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges over to OG and Anunoby. OG around a Precious Achua screen. OG in the lane. Shot is up and good. 61-60. All right, Bataza inbounds to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with the ball over to Bataze. Bataze with the ball looking. And it is out of bounds. Knicks ball, but Jalen Suggs looked like his knee. He hit his knee or something like that. So he is limping. He probably going to have to come out. Let's see if he can walk it off. All right. So it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks will inbound. 7:14 left to go in the third quarter. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by KCP over to OG and Anunoby. OG guarded by Bataza now. OG in the lane, and his shot is blocked. OG with the ball, and it's stolen by Suggs, and he's fouled by OG and Anunoby. So it'll be Magic's ball. Fouls on OG and Anunoby. All right, so Magic's with the ball. KCP over to Black. Black with the ball over to Jalen Suggs. Gets stolen by Jalen Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson. And not a good pass. The ball is deflected out. So it'll be Knicks ball. 61-60. 6:43 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks down by 1. Just feel like it's just one of those games where the Knicks is just like just being lulled to sleep, man. And an inbounds pass stolen by the Magic's Jalen Suggs, and he is fouled by Jalen Brunson, and Suggs will be at the free throw line. Another inbounds pass that the Knicks can't even inbounds pass. It's like you got the ball stolen. Yeah, these turnovers, like I said, they are unforced. And they probably gonna. All right, Suggs at the free throw line. His first free throw's up and is good. 62-60 Magic. All right, second free throw, Suggs. Second free throw's up and is good. 63-60 Magic. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like it ain't just like they're out of sync. It's like these guys just got to put forth more of an effort. I don't see the effort level though. It's like, and it's just like a lot of stupid things, man. Just unforced turnovers, man. Just like, all right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Across around the Hart screen. Brunson in the lane, down the lane. Floater is up and good, and a foul. So Brunson will be at the free throw line for the 3-point play. Hopefully we can get this free throw shooting going. All right, so Brunson at the free throw line to tie the game up. And the foul, if it's on Suggs, that's his 5th foul if it's on Suggs. All right, Brunson's free throw's up, and it's good, and we're all tied at 63. Magic's ball. Magic's inbound the ball. Like De Silva inbound the ball to Black. Black with the ball. Jalen Suggs has 5 fouls, and he's still in the game. The Knicks could get him out the game on this next foul. All right, Black over to Suggs. Suggs has been, they just took him out for Queen. Queen is in the game now for Suggs. Black in the lane. And it's a turnover for the Magics. A lot of turnovers in this third quarter, man. And a lot of it is unforced. You're looking at it as unforced, man. Guys are just not concentrating. All right, Knicks ball. Brunson inbounds to Bridges. Bridges over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Looks like Jonathan Isaac will come in on the next dead ball possession. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa. Back up and good. And the Knicks take the lead 65-63. Offensive rebound. All right, Magic's inbound. Bataza inbounds to Black. Black back to Bataza. Over to KCP. KCP over to Queen. Back to KCP. KCP down the lane. Lays it up. And it's a goaltending. We're tied at 65. All right, so it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks will inbound. All right, Hart inbounds to Brunson. Back to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson round of Precious Achiuwa screen. Brunson guarded by Queen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson step back jump shot is up and good. Knicks back on top 67-65. Magic's inbound. KCP over to Black. Black back to KCP. KCP free throw line jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. And here comes the Knicks. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson and a foul is on the floor from Mikal Bridges. Got fouled. So the foul is on Black. And you can hear the Knicks fans in the crowd saying, "Let's go Knicks." Say, "Let's go Knicks." All right, Mikal Bridges' first free throw is up, and it's no good. Everybody getting hit by the free throw bug. Coming into the game for the Magic will be Jonathan Isaac and Gary Harris will come back into the game. All right, Bridges' second free throw is up and is good. 68-65, 3-point Knicks lead. 4:42 left to go in the third quarter. Magic's with the ball. Jonathan Isaac inbounds to Black. Black guarded by Bridges. Around the Bataza screen, Black looking. Finds Gary Harris for the 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded. Bataza had it. And inbounds to Black. Back to Black. Black with the ball. Over to Jonathan Isaac for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG and Anunoby. OG over to Brunson. 3-point Knicks lead. Brunson pull up 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Over to Black. Black in the corner. Over to Queen for his 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson looking out to OG and nope. Holds it up. Over to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson. Over to Mikal Bridges in the corner. Over to OG and Anunoby guarded by Black. OG. Step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bataze. Bataze over to Gary Harris. Harris with the ball. Over to Bataze. Over to Queen. Queen with the ball. Out to Bataze. Back to Queen. In the corner to Black. Black. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. And here comes the Knicks. Hart. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson down to OG and Anunoby for the layup up and good. 5-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor. Orlando. About time, man. It's about time. As like I said, all they got to do is be patient, rebound the ball, and make some shots. But still, like I said, it's a 5-point game. Knicks' biggest lead in this game so far. So far, like I said, weird third quarter. A lot of turnovers in this game, fouls in this game, and stuff like that. And the Knicks up by 5 points right now, having a better third quarter than they had a second quarter. I just want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, for this live watch stream, Knicks versus Orlando Magic from the Kia Center in Orlando. If this is your first time to my channel, to the Man Cave podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, as well as go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, our one centralized location for all of our contents: basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. You name it, we got it, man. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network as well. Myself, the Man Cave podcast, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Egg Ladney's Amazing World of Sports, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Classified 3F with Joel, El Capitan Rafachudo, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, also Delay of Game crew, TP Way, Miss Trina, and also Deception, as well as Mets 2128 and Leaf Diggy, Wales to New Jersey, Miz in the Midday. Make sure you go subscribe. Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith. Make sure you go subscribe to all the group members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So, like I said, in this wacky quarter, man, Karl Anthony Towns on the bench with 4 fouls. Jalen Suggs on the bench for the Magic with 5 fouls. Knicks have a 5-point lead right now with 3:06 left to go in the third quarter. Like I said, Knicks could take control of this game right now. Drew, what's up? Two Giants goofball. I find basketball too. Yeah, man. Basketball is always on, bro. Always doing this time of year. Basketball, baseball, football. You know, right now the bowl games are going on too, man. So let me see what they're looking like with the bowl games right now. End of the first quarter, Washington State and Syracuse. Washington State up 21-14 after 1. Halftime, Arkansas up 24-19 over Texas Tech in that game. 10:30 game, USC versus Texas A&M. So looking at other scores around the NBA, Boston up 86-57 over Indiana. 6:08 left to go in the third quarter. Halftime, Brooklyn Nets and San Antonio tied at 41 apiece. Also, second quarter, 3:17 left to go. Minnesota up 52-42. Also, 3:56 left to go in the second. Memphis up 57-52. All right, back to action. Magic with the ball into Wendell Carter. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Precious Achiuwa. Over to Brunson. Knicks up 5. Brunson with the ball. Brunson around the screen. Brunson down the lane. Over to Precious Achiuwa. And he travels. I don't know what Precious Achiuwa is doing in this game. He's just like, that's not the peanut butter whiskey talking. Yeah, that's not the peanut butter whiskey talking. It ain't. Football. All right. Magic with the ball. Corey Joseph in the game. Around the Wendell Carter screen. Corey Joseph shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. In the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. Fouled by Corey Joseph. All right. So Josh Hart missed 2 free throws the last time he was there. Let's see if he can get some free throws on this one. Knicks up by 5. And Hart's first free throw is up. And it's good. 71-65. 6-point Knicks lead. Look like Deuce McBride is about to check into the game for the Knicks as well. For OG Anunoby. Josh Hart's second free throw is up, and it's good. 72-65, 7-point Knicks lead. All right, so Magic ball, Magic inbound. All right. Isaac inbounds to Corey Joseph. Joseph around the Isaac screen, guarded by Deuce McBride across the timeline. Joseph looking around the Wendell Carter screen. Over to Wendell Carter for his jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa. And here comes the Knicks over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Brunson in the lane. His shot is up and in. How is that not a foul? 74-65, 9-point Knicks lead. Magic's inbound the ball. Joseph over to Queen. Queen with a 3-point shot up and good. 74-68. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. 6-point Knicks lead. 1:33 left to go in the third quarter. Brunson over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Guarded by Queen. Brunson with the ball around the Precious Achua screen. Brunson over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Corey Joseph, and here comes the Magics. Joseph over to Gary Harris in the corner of the Queen again for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Over to Precious Achua. Back to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson around the Precious Achua screen. Precious Achua. And he turns the ball over again. Throws it looking for Josh. Like, Precious, just take the shot, man, and get fouled. I don't know, man. This dude's just like, he's not in this game tonight, man. 51 seconds left to go. Magic's ball. Isaac inbounds to Corey Joseph. Joseph with the ball. Guarded by Deuce McBride. Back to Isaac. Isaac over to Queen. Back to Isaac for his 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Joseph throws it up, lays it up. No good. Here comes the Magics. Corey Joseph with the ball. 28 seconds left to go. Looked like it was a foul, but no call. All right, Joseph with the ball. 20 seconds left to go. Joseph guarded by McBride. Out to Wendell Carter to Queen. Queen back to Wendell Carter. His shot is blocked. Blocked by Precious Achua. 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. It'll be Knicks ball. And Karl Anthony Towns will check into the game for Precious Achua. Good block by Precious Achua on the defensive end. All right, 8 seconds left to go. Knicks will inbound the ball. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Floater up and no good, but tipped back in by Josh Hart, and that's the end of the third quarter. 8-point Knicks lead. 76-68, and that is the end of the third quarter. So good, strong third quarter for the Knicks, even though the start of it was a little bit weird. Like I said, a lot of turnovers and fouls in the game in the third quarter. Brunson shoots up. No good. Hart tips it in. So it should be like 8/10 of a second should be. So Magic will take it one more. Magic with 0.2 seconds left to go. Magic will just inbound the ball, and that'll be the end of the 0.4 seconds. All right. Magic's inbound, and that's it. End of the third quarter. So the third quarter is over. On to the fourth quarter. Like I said, Knicks with an 8-point third quarter lead going into the fourth quarter. Good third quarter for the Knicks. Tied at halftime, 54 apiece. And the Knicks ended with an 8-point lead. But like I said, fourth quarter, Towns should be back in the game with 4 fouls. And for the Magics, Suggs, he'll come back in at some point, but he has 5 fouls. All right, so we'll see how the Knicks come out in the fourth quarter, man. So if they have a good start of the fourth quarter, they can extend this lead as an 8-point lead right now. Like I said, this is a game that the Knicks came as a 7-point favorite. Gotta win this game. These are the type of games you gotta win, man. Like I said, Orlando is decimated right now. With the top players are out. Paulo Banchero's out, and the Wagner brothers are out. Franz and Morris Wagner's out. And like I said, in this game, Jalen Suggs and Bataza has been carrying the Magics in this game. But hopefully the fourth quarter, like I said, Knicks will really tighten up the defensive screws and also make some free throws, you know what I'm saying? And also rebounding. Rebound is a big thing, man. If they could keep up with the rebounding and keep the Magics off the board, shit goes to a victory in the fourth quarter. So, like I said, clean up and also the turnover, man. Got to limit these turnovers. Got to be more focused and take better care of the ball. So that'll be the fourth quarter thing. Take care of the ball, better rebounding, and make some free throws. But like I said, 8-point game Magic, they're a gritty team, man. And it's like this is nothing for them and stuff like that. So Knicks just gotta be careful. Like I said, just gotta keep doing what they're doing and stuff like that, man. Limit the turnovers, make some free throws, get some rebound, and tighten up on the defensive end. See some other scores. Still Boston up 95-67 over the Pacers in the third quarter. 2:55 left to go in that game in the third quarter. Also, third quarter, 6:43 left to go in the third quarter. San Antonio up 56-51 over Brooklyn. 27.9 seconds in the second quarter. Minnesota up 57-52 over Houston. End of the second quarter, halftime score. Memphis up 74-61 over New Orleans. And just about to get started, Cleveland at Denver and also Dallas at Phoenix at 9 o'clock. And in the late game will be Golden State and the Clippers. All right. These dudes, what's up, D? These dudes is passing blindly. Chris passing will lead to easy. Yeah. All right. Knicks inbound the ball. McBride over to Jalen Brunson. Knicks got to tighten up on the rebounding and stuff like that. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he will be at the free throw line. Good foul. All right, Brunson, step up and make these free throws. Let's stretch this lead out. All right. Knicks, and that 17 turnovers in the third quarter for both teams. 9 for the Knicks, 8 for the Magics. All right, Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's no good. Knicks been missing a lot of free throws tonight, man. A lot of free throws. They've been missing them lately. They got to tighten up on these free throws. They're going to come back and bite them. Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's good. 77-68. All right, Magic's inbound. Isaac over to Cole Anthony, who just checked into the game. Anthony with the ball and the ball is stolen by Mikal Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Bridges throws it back to Josh Hart, lays it up and in, and the foul. 11-point Knicks lead. Josh Hart at the free throw line looking for the 3-point play back to back. All right. So this is how the Knicks should be playing. All right. Hart at the free throw line. His free throw is up and it's good. 80-68. 12-point Knicks lead. That's what had the good defense leads to offense. All right. Magic's inbound the ball. Jonathan Isaac inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony guarded by Bridges. Josh Hart a double-double in this game. 16 points, 10 boards. Over to Isaac, over to Cole Anthony. Anthony looking, finds Wendell Carter. Carter over to Cole Anthony in the lane. His shot is up, no good, but tipped back in by Wendell Carter. And the Knicks wanted interference, but no. All right, Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Queen. 10-point Knicks lead. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson looking. Corner Josh Hart for his 3-point shot, up and good. 83-70, 13-point Knicks lead. Knicks are starting to open up the game now. Magic's inbound the ball. Carter over to Cole Anthony. Back to Carter. Over to Queen. Queen with the ball. Around to Brunson, over to Bridges. And Bridges deflects the ball. And here comes Mikal Bridges for the layup. And there's a 15-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor. So good defense by the Knicks in the fourth quarter to extend their lead to a 15-point lead. Finally getting some separation from these guys, man. like I said, Knicks should be playing like this all the time, man. It's just like sometimes they just be lulled to sleep and then they wake up and like they feel like they could turn the switch on whenever they want to, but it doesn't always work that way, man. So a 15-point lead, early fourth quarter. Magic's called timeout on the floor. Knicks coming out in this quarter on a 9-2 run to start the fourth quarter. Yeah, like I said, man, in this fourth quarter, man, if they could just take care of the ball, get some rebounding, tighten up the screws on the defense and stuff like that and make some free throws. And they doing all of that right now in the start of the fourth quarter, man. Stretch this lead out to a 15-point lead. All right, for the Magics, it's like Jalen Suggs is on the bench with 5 fouls, and that's their spark plug, man. They need him to get back in the game. So even though he has 5 fouls, he might check in at some point soon, and could pick up that 6th foul. But hey, that's a chance they're gonna have to take because right now the Magics are flat right now. Free throw shooting is atrocious. What they're shooting at a moving basket. Yo, man, same thing I said, man. These guys are just missing free throws. They could have a bigger lead right now. They don't miss like about 8 free throws in this game, man. 8 or 9 free throws in this game already, man. Remember, they had missed 4 at the end of that before the second quarter. At the end, right before the half, they had missed 4 free throws right then and there. All right now, like I said, they could be up 18, 19 points right now, man. We'll see what the Magic come out with after the timeout and see if the Suggs will be back in the game for them. Looks like Knicks on a 9-2 run against the Magics. All right, Magic's inbound. It's like Bataza should be back in the game too for the Magics. All right, Bataza and Suggs with the ball over to Bataza. Bataza looking, finds Gary Harris for a 3-point shot, and it's no good. Knicks ball. All right, Brunson inbounds to McBride. Back to Brunson. All right, Knicks on a 23-7 run since Suggs picked up that 5th foul, man. All right, Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Brunson step back jump shot is up and good. 17-point Knicks lead. Magic's inbound. Suggs inbounds to Isaac, back to Suggs. Suggs over to Bataza. Bataza over to Suggs. Suggs shot in the lane up and good. 15-point lead, 87-72. Knicks inbound. Bridges inbounds. Inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. 9:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks up 15. Brunson looking. Lane guarded by KCP. Brunson. Step back jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. And and pass is deflected, stolen by Suggs, and here comes the Magic. Suggs over to Harris. Harris to KCP. KCP in the lane. Shot is up and good. 87-74. All right. McBride inbounds to Hart. Over to Brunson. Brunson back to Hart. 13-point Knicks lead. All right. Hart still with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson looking over to McBride in the corner to Hart. Hart in the lane out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with a shot off the glass up and in. 89-74. Magic's inbound. Isaac over to Suggs. Suggs pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball and timeout on the floor, Knicks. So Knicks with a 15-point lead at the 8:09 left to go in the fourth quarter, man. Knicks finally getting some breathing room against the Orlando Magics, man. Like I said, for the longest, this game has been right there, man. Magic's been leading, or it's been like a one-score game, or it's been going back and forth. I want to thank all these guys for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It's free, totally free. And also hit that notification bell so you know whenever time I come on here. I will be back on tomorrow night. Knicks at the Wizards tomorrow at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll be back doing the Knicks-Wizards game tomorrow. Like I said, let's go Knicks on a 5-game win streak coming in at 20-10. Let's make it 6 in a row today and then play the Wizards tomorrow too. Start stacking these wins. Got to get these wins in these type of games. Got to get these wins. All right, looking at some other scores on the 9 o'clock games that started. Cleveland up 13-8 over Denver, 8:29 left to go in the first. Also, Dallas up 14-4 over Phoenix, 8:45 in the first quarter in that game as well. Third quarter, 4:27 left to go in the third quarter. Spurs up by 10 over the Brooklyn Nets. And in the third quarter, Celtics all over the Pacers, 103-78. Minnesota up 57-52 over Houston at the half. All right. 89-74, 15-point Knicks lead. Got to get back to live action. All right. So Knicks will inbounds. Brunson will inbound. Inbound to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Black. Brunson around a Josh Hart screen. Brunson guarded by Jalen Suggs. Brunson in the lane. Up and under and in. 91-74 Knicks. Good shot by Brunson. All right. Bataza inbounds to Jalen Suggs. Suggs with the ball in the lane. Shot is up and good and a foul. Wow. I thought it was going to be a charge, but maybe Brunson must have been in the. Oh, he was moving. All right, yeah, Brunson was moving. 91-76. Suggs will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. All right, Suggs' free throw is up, and it's good. 91-77, 14-point Knicks lead. All right. So Suggs complete the 3-point play. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Knicks bound Brunson with the ball. Across the timeline. 14-point Knicks lead. Jalen Suggs has 27 points in the game for the Magics. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges looking. Finds Josh Hart. Hart guarded by Suggs. Hart with a 3-point shot from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Tristan Da Silva over to Bataza. Bataza over to KCP. KCP in the lane. And he walked. And he's fouled, but he walked. It's like the dude traveled in the lane. I don't understand how they don't see that walk. He lost his balance and he just like threw the ball. It's like he walked. Yeah, that I don't. This year with the NBA, man, the officiating is like these guys are not seeing these walks as obvious walks. All right, Magic's inbounds. KCP looking inbounds to Da Silva. KCP with a 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around a Hart screen. Brunson finds Hart. Hart in the lane. And it's stolen by Suggs because Hart should have just went straight up with the shot. He was that close. He was like 4 feet from the basket. Should have just shot the ball over to KCP for another 3-point shot. And it's no good. Rebounded by Bataza. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. 14-point Knicks lead. Brunson inbound the ball. And technical foul on the Wizards. On the Magics. Anthony Black. 14-point Knicks lead. 6:34 left to go. Brunson at the free throw line for the technical foul. And Brunson's free throws up and is no good. That's a lot. That's a lot of like missed free throws tonight for the Knicks, man. I don't know what it is like these guys, man. These free throws. All right. Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball guarded by Black. Brunson over to Deuce McBride. McBride shot, jump shot, step back shot, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, right underneath, back up and in. 93-77. Good rebound by Hart. 16-point Knicks lead, 6:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Magic's inbound the ball, Bataza over to KCP. KCP over to Black. Black down the lane with the shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson in the lane. His shot is no good. Don't know how he didn't get fouled, but KCP with the rebound. KCP with the ball out to Black, out to Bataza, and stolen by Josh Hart. And here comes the Knicks. Hart down the lane, and he is fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line. So our foul, but Josh Hart will be going to the free throw line on Black. So Hart will be at the free throw line. A place that hasn't been good to the Knicks in this game so far. Let's see if Hart can hit some free throws. All right, Josh Hart's first free throw is up and is good. 94-77. 17-point Knicks lead, and OG Anunoby would check back into the game for Deuce McBride. For Jalen Brunson. All right, Hart second free throws up and it's good. 95-77. 18-point Knicks lead. All right, Magic's with the ball. Da Silva inbounds to Suggs. Suggs with the ball. Suggs guarded by Bridges. Suggs in the lane. His shot is up and it's and blocked by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart alley-oop over to Bridges and the ball is deflected out. The Knicks ball up 18 points. All right. Knicks inbounds. McBride will inbound. Inbound to Bridges. Bridges down the lane, lays it up and in. 20-point lead. Magic's inbound the ball to Black. 97-77. Bataza with the ball. Guarded by Towns. Back to Black. Black in the lane. His shot is up and no good. And it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbound. Deuce McBride will inbound the ball. Inbound to Bridges. Bridges back to McBride. 20-point Knicks lead. In this quarter, Knicks have scored 21 points to the Magic's 9. McBride still with the ball. McBride down the lane to Karl Anthony Towns down the lane for a dunk. 99-77 timeout. Magic on the floor. 22-point Knicks lead. And that's what you got to do. Cut, move without the ball. Cut, move without the ball. And like I said, Knicks had a strong third quarter, and they have an even stronger fourth quarter. This is how they should have been playing in the first two quarters. But I'll take it, man. You know, like I said, this is a game. Knicks came as a 7-point favorite in this game. Magic's, like I said, are underman right now. No Paulo Banchero, no Wagner brothers. So they playing with just grit, heart, and determination. So Knicks will be on the road tomorrow. After Orlando, they'll leave. They'll be in Washington to play the Wizards tomorrow. That'll be a 7 o'clock game. I'll be on here doing that game tomorrow too. So make sure you guys tune back in tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Knicks versus Wizards. And like I said, if this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. To the Man-Cave podcast. It costs you nothing, man. It's free to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. I'll put the link in the chat right there. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our contents, man. You name it, we got it, man. We cover all sports, man. All right, 22-point Knicks lead, 4:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks in control of this game. Second half scoring, Knicks have scored 45 points to Orlando's 23 points in the second half. So the Knicks, like I said, some poor shooting by Orlando. Also, a lot of turnovers in this second half too, as well, contributing to it as well for both teams. All right, Magic to the ball. Corey Joseph over to Wendell Carter. Carter over to Cole Anthony for his three-point shot up and good. 99-80. Towns inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Looking, finds Bridges. Bridges over around the town screen. Bridges in the lane. Step back jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Carter. And here comes the Magics. Over to Corey Joseph. Joseph looking over to Wendell Carter for his three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Deuce McBride. 19-point Knicks lead. McBride with the ball across the timeline. McBride over to Bridges around the Towns screen. McBride over to Towns. Towns for a three-point shot up and good. 102-80. 22-point Knicks lead. All right, Magic's inbound. Joseph over to Cole Anthony. Anthony with a jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Hart, no hurry. Knicks in no hurry right now. Up 22. Hart across the timeline. Hart over to Deuce McBride. McBride in the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. Missed the layup. So McBride will be at the free throw line up 22. Let's see if McBride can make free throws. Like I said, he was 1 for 2 in the first half himself. All right, McBride's. All right, shoot. McBride's first free throw is up and is good. 103-80. And let me see who will make substitution for the Knicks. Like Josh Hart will take a seat. And Precious Achua come back in. McBride's second free throw's up and it's good. 104-80. All right, Magic's inbound. Carter inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony back to Carter. Carter looking. Finds Joseph. Joseph down the lane out to the Queen in the corner for his three-point shot. Good. 104-83. All right, Bridges inbounds the ball. Inbounds to Larry Shamet, who's also in the game, along with Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns. Shamet with the ball. Shamet looking, finds Towns. Towns looking over to Mikal Bridges. Fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Cole Anthony. Here comes the Magics. Anthony with the ball around Precious Achua. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball looking. Guarded by Carter. Throws it over the top to Towns, but it's deflected, stolen by the Magics over to Corey Joseph. And here comes the Magics over to Queen. Back to Corey Joseph. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Shamet. Shamet over to Deuce McBride. 1:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. McBride with the ball around the Towns screen. McBride, a 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Corey Joseph. And here comes the Magics. Joseph in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns. Shot in the lane. No good. Presses Achua. Rebounds and puts it in. 106-83. Magic inbound. Corey Joseph inbounds to Cole Anthony, and he is fouled by Mikal Bridges. So Cameron Payne and Jericho Sims can enter the game for the Knicks. 1:18 left to go. Knicks up 106-83. So, like I said, hard-fought win, but the Knicks came back and, like I said, took control of this game in like the latter stages of the third quarter, and then just totally took control in the fourth quarter. So Knicks will cruise to the victory in this one. All right, Anthony inbounds to Corey Joseph, and the Knicks fans at the Kia Center is taking over the arena. All right, Anthony in the lane. His shot is up and good. 106-85. McBride inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball around the Jericho Sims screen. Payne with the 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball. McBride looking. Still has the ball. 46 seconds left to go. McBride down the lane. Out to Cameron Payne. Payne, step back 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. And Magic's have the ball now with a deflection. Carter Jr. over to Cole Anthony. Anthony in the lane. Spin. Shot is up. And it's stolen by Larry Shamet with 22 seconds left to go. And Shamet will cruise in for the dunk. 108-85. 19 seconds left to go. And the Magics are inbound to Joseph. And that'll do it. So the final score, Knicks 108, Magic 85. Knicks with a 23-point win. Great win for the Knicks. Like I said, started off this game real, like I said, man, real shaky into the second half and stuff like that. But a good third quarter and a strong fourth quarter brought the Knicks on home. So Knicks go to 21-10 on the season, 6-game win streak. And the Magic fall to 19-14 on the season. Like I said, great win for the Knicks. I'm going to give you some final stats on this game. Final stats. Mikal Bridges finishes with 17 points. OG Anunoby finishes with 8 points. Karl Anthony Towns almost had a double-double, finished with 16 points and 8 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, the high man for the Knicks, with 26 points, 9 assists. Josh Hart, the second leading scorer, with 23 points and 13 rebounds, a double-double for Josh Hart. Precious Achua finishes with 6 points off the bench. Miles McBride with 5 points. Larry Shamet with 7 points off the bench. Knicks overall shooting in this game, 40 of 74 for 54%. 3-point shooting, Knicks only 4 of 15 for 27%. Free throw shooting is where the Knicks really got to the free throw line, but didn't cash in on it. They were 24 of 34 for 71%. Rebounds, Knicks finished with 44 rebounds, 18 assists, and he's had like 19 turnovers in this game. Too many turnovers. For the Orlando Magic's, Tristan da Silva went scoreless in the game. Goga Bitadze finishes with 14 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double. KCP had 10 points in the game. The high man was Jalen Suggs, finishing with 27 points. Anthony Black had 9 points. And off the bench, Jonathan Isaac with 7 points. Wendell Carter Jr. with 2 points. Cole Anthony had 5 points off the bench. Gary Harris with 2. Trevelyan Queen had 9 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Orlando Magic's 32 of 87 for 37%. Three-point shooting, they were 10 of 33 for 30%. Free throw shooting, they only went to the free throw line 12 times. They made 11 for 92% from the free throw line. They finished with 32 rebounds and 20 assists. So it looked like the Knicks came back and out-rebounded the Magics, man, because Knicks had 42 rebounds, Magic's 32. So once again, the final score, Knicks 108, Magic's 85 in this game. So big win for the New York Knicks, man. Come from behind winning 108-85. Man, like I said, I'll see you guys here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Knicks versus the Wizards on the road in the Capitol. Yeah, Tudo. Thanks. Happening. Let's go Knicks. You already know. G Nation Inside Sports, Big Lou. You already know. Let's go Knicks. Tudo, thanks for tapping in, man. Thanks for putting out links in the chat. As always, thanks for the support, bro. All right, like I said, I'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock again, Knicks versus Wizards. Hopefully, like I said, that could be another win for the Knicks, man. We're 21-10 right now, 6-game win streak. Let's make it 7 in a row, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Man-Cave podcast right down below, man. It's free, cost you nothing, man. So go subscribe. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our contents, man. Basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And also make sure you go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Some of the links are in the chat right there. Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Classified 3F with Joel, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, Leaf Diggy, Mets 21-28. Also, go subscribe to El Capitan, Rafa Chudo. Also, the newest members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, TP Way, Deception, Delay of Game, and also Miss Trina. And if I forget anybody, like everybody, Knicks guys, Big Blue in the Bronx, you already know it, man. Make sure you go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, your one centralized location for all of our contents, man. But thank you guys for tapping in, man, for this live stream, Knicks versus the Orlando Magic. Once again, Knicks came out victorious 108-85. We will be back here tomorrow night. Knicks versus the Wizards. I'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Make sure you tap back in. Until then, man, see you guys next time.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.